This is Calvin Castine. We're in Saranac Lake at the Civic Center. It's 1 p.m. game time on this Memorial Day, May 27th, 1996. Ron Rivard and Sam Latchway going over the ground rules with the Redskin coach and the umpires today, Jim Barron and Pete Ensel. This is opening round playoffs. This is quarterfinals of Section 7 Class C competition. The Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars are here to play the Redskins, led by their outstanding pitcher, Ann Cushman. While elsewhere at this very moment, in Osable Valley, the Bobcats are playing the Patriots. We had to choose between the two, and we're here. We always hate to have to choose, but when it gets to playoff time, that happens quite often. Hopefully both teams will advance, and we'll have to choose again in a couple of days. Defensively, we have Ann Cushman, as we said, on the pitching rubber behind the plate. Today is Jody Gunther. At first base is Ann Warner. Second baseman is Megan Hovland. The shortstop is Heidi Pellerin. The third baseman, Holly Fink. In the outfield is Jessica Young, Angie Ducat, and Marcy Shadraw.
Go girls. Get on base right away. First inning.
Stacy Miller will step in for the Cougars. Last softball game we did was in Malone, Missy West against Saranac. So we're getting to see a couple of good pitchers back to back. Missy West, of course, in the category by herself. Cushman, an outstanding pitcher in her own right. Got a pile of strikeouts the first time these two clubs met. First and only time this year. Saranac Lake defense is a little shaky if the Cougars can get the ball in play. So Miller is on with a leadoff walk. Winner here goes on to face Ticonderoga. Loser will call it a season. Now Jen Rabideau, the batter. Nope, that's not Jen Rabideau, it's Jessie Rao. Jess Rao, Jen Rabideau on deck. And the Bobcat playoff, that one gets away. Miller will go to second, and she'll be in safely. The throw goes into short center field. In the Bobcat game against Osable, the winner there will go against the unbeaten in CVAC competition, Saranac Chiefs. So this is definitely a better bracket to be in. Strike called. There's a fence that comes all the way out to here, so this is about as close as we can get. We don't like to have to follow the pitcher this way, but we do the best we can with whatever field conditions we run into. The field is in great shape, looks a little hard, so ground balls will bounce. Temperature about 70 degrees. Ball four. Cushman starts off with a couple of walks and opens the door for the Cougars with nobody out. Chris Babby coaching at first base for Northeastern. Rocket Ron Rivard, the third base coach. Sam Lajway on the bench, keeping an eye on things, keeping the team up on the bench. And when they come to bat, telling them what he expects of them. This is Jen Rabideau with Hillary Tremblay moving on deck. Nobody out. The Cougars looking for a big first inning. Fouled. Started the day today, Memorial Day, at the VFW post 1418 celebration, or again, you can't call it a celebration, but memorial service. That was at 9 a.m. and shortly after that, around 10:30 or so, we jumped in the car and came here, and from here we're going to go to Ellenburg for the Northeastern and NAC game. Northeastern NAC boys playing in the first round of the sectionals. Soft liner is one down. Hillary Tremblay
Hill. Just
Cleanup
need
hitter
it.
steps in.
Low wrap, Hill, low wrap.
2 on, 1 out. Cougars not wanting to waste those 2 walks.
One down.
There's a pitch from Cushman. Strike 1. Section 7, Class C, quarterfinals. Strike 2.
Piece of it.
Strike 3. 2 down. Lisa Marlowe, the batter. 2 outs. Strike 1. Cushman. It's tag. Pete Ensel said they had the tag. We got a better angle. We'll see it in replay as we go to the bottom half of the first. And no score. Quick look at the Cougar defense. We see Lisa Marlowe pitching, Hillary Tremblay behind the plate. Sarah Hicks at first. At second base, it's Jen Rao. Shortstop is Christy Ziemba. The third baseman, Jen Rabideau in the outfield. Today we have Kelly Gagnon in left. Stacy Miller in center. And Jess Bayshard in right field. And Cushman is at the plate. We're going to zoom in on her in this next pitch. I guess we won't. She will hit this into left field for a base hit. So Cushman on with a leadoff single. I'll bring up Heidi Pellerin, the shortstop.
Come up. Oh, look good, Lisa.
Ball 1. Cushman staying put at first.
Going in.
Nice pitch.
Hold up, Heidi.
1-1 to count. Strike 2. On the ground, hit to second. Rao will go to Ziemba, throw to first. And that's when we're going to be ready to bounce when that throw comes from that way. So the Cougars get the lead runner. Now Holly Fink, the third baseman, will step in.
Okay, Lisa. Come on, Lisa.
There's a pitch from Marlowe.
Come up. That's it, Hill. Good job. Staying down.
Tremblay keeps it in front of her. And Pellerin now on with the fielder's choice. 1 out. No score, bottom half of the first. Here's a delivery from Marlowe.
Oh, nice.
Strike called.
Nice.
Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, yeah.
Just missed.
Look
Pitch
good.
right there.
Put it right in there. Put it right in there.
Now the pitch. Ball 3. 3-1. Strike 2, full count.
All right.
Now the payoff pitch.
Right in there, Lisa. Right in there. She's looking.
Marlowe delivers low, ball 4. Throw down to second. That was ball 4, so she's safe at second. Would have had her though.
Good throw, Hill. Take a step back.
Angie Duquette at the plate. Of course, one of the reasons they might have had her on that one was that she wasn't going
Yes, take a step back.
full speed because it was ball 4, I think.
Nice pitch. Nice
It was a
pitch.
strike. Although it was a nice throw. Strike from Tremblay right to second. A nice tag.
First the hole now.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Strike.
yeah. Okay, Lisa. One more, Lisa. One more, and you got her.
Marlowe's pitch. Towering fly ball to center field. Stacy Miller is there.
All right. Good job.
Runners will tag and hold. 2 down. Wind is gusting at the moment, and that was a nice catch for the second out. And now Ann Warner will step in. She's the first baseman.
Come on, 2 outs, girls. 2 outs.
Now the pitch from Marlowe. Ball 1.
Nice pitch, Lisa. Nice pitch.
Look good.
Pitch, Lisa. That's
Look
it.
good.
That's what we want you to miss, Lisa. Good pitch.
Time.
Ellie!
I got a ball on the field, I guess.
Throw up the third now.
them?
Some Lajway kid from Altona with a soccer ball, of all things.
That's it, Hillary. Way to block that, Hill. Way to cover the bag, ladies. Way to cover the bag. Ian, be a hitter now. Be a hitter. Drive that line. Come out there. Nice catch.
Yeah.
Strike called.
Right in there, right in there. This one's yours.
And tight.
Strike. Come on. Watch the runner.
Now the 3-1 pitch.
Watch the runner.
High, ball 4. A Warner walks, that's going to load the bases. Runners at first, second, and third.
Let's go after.
Now catcher Jody Gunther stepping in.
Gotta wait for them to get set up because he's not.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Ball 1 gets away from Tremblay, but there'll be no advance. Backstop just a short distance from the catcher position. Ball 2. Walk would force in the first run of the game.
Follow through, Lisa.
Gunther, good strong hitter.
Yeah.
It's this one foul. 2-1.
Same thing, Lisa. Same thing. Come on.
Model shakes off Tremblay. Says, "Yep, I like that idea." Hit foul. Strike 2.
All right. You got 2 on her, Lisa. You got 2 on her. Come on.
Count it off now even 2-2, and we have time on the field.
I'll tell you when to play, okay? I'll tell you when to play.
2-2.
Come on. High ball.
And Rabidou almost made a nice back to the plate catch. Let's look at it again.
Good job, Christy. Come on, Jody. Come on, Jody.
Count will hold at 2-2.
Base out there now. Any base. Come on.
Make her swing, Lisa. Make her swing.
Gunter out front, hitting those ball foul. There's a pop-up. There'll be trouble. It's a fair ball. Fair ball. That's one of those that if you can't catch it, you got to let the spin run its course. With 2 outs, they were running. So a big break there for the Redskins. And Danielle Phelan, the designated hitter, will step in now. The base is still loaded and 1 run in for the
Okay, come on, let's go.
Redskins.
No big deal. No big deal. Let's
High
get this
ball
out.
1.
Get this out. Come on.
Come on, Dan.
Ball 2.
Ladies, go get it.
Right in there.
Right, 2 balls and a strike.
Come on,
Ball 3. Here comes the runner. She's going to score. That's a 2-0 lead.
Come on.
31.
3-1 to count. First base is now open.
Oh, nice
Foul,
pitch,
strike
nice
2.
pitch.
Full count. Now the payoff delivery. Swung out, hit to the left side. Ziemba bobbles, and another run's going to score. It's a 3-0 lead for Saranac Lake.
Let's go!
Second baseman Megan Havlin at the plate now. This ground, the infield, as we said, is hard. The bounces are a little bit different than what might be used to with the lawn type of playing surface. This is, even though there's grass there, it's not much grass in the infield.
For the ball. All
Let's
right,
hit
come
back
on.
up the middle. And we're going to have the bases loaded. The ninth batter of the inning, Jessica Young, steps in, fouls it, strike 1.
Nice pitch, Lisa. Good. The ball. Come on.
Bases loaded. 2 outs, 2 in. Bottom half of the first. 1-1 to count.
Okay, Lisa. Right in there, Lisa. Oh, nice pitch. Nice
To the
pitch.
first base side, Hicks will take it unassisted at first for the out.
All right.
Redskins score a couple. They lead it as we go to the second inning.
Take that, and we've got to go from here.
Jessica Bayshard will lead off for the Cougars. Chokes up, trying to get the ball in play as we start the second inning. Strike 1.
Come on, Jess. Come on, Jess.
To the second. And bobbled. Bayshard will reach on the error. Shortstop Christy Ziemba, the batter. He bunts, foul, strike one.
Good try, good try.
The Redskin third baseman Fink playing shallow. They want down the first baseline. They're going to have to. Oh! Cushman didn't. I thought she had a chance at first. Looked at first, looked at second, and by the time she looked back, Ziemba was there. Christy Ziemba with good wheels has the base hit. First hit of the game for Northeastern. He had a couple walks in the first inning. Bayshard reached on the error. Now left fielder Kelly Gagno at the plate. Sarah Hicks moves on deck. Gagno swings at the first pitch. Infield fly is called. Runners have proceed at their own risk. Bayshard moves up. Bayshard moves up. Gagno is out. She reaches first, but infield fly was called. She says, doggone it.
Infield fly ball. They have an infield fly ball. There's 2 girls on base.
Okay. 1 out. Runners at second and third.
She's coming, she's coming.
Yes, you did. You advanced 2 runners. You did great.
Tammy, play about 2 back there.
The reason
Okay, what we got here? Okay, Sarah Hicks, as I said, having some bats moved out of the area, out of the way. To the on deck area.
Come on, Sarah. Let's get on.
2 runners in scoring position, 1 out for the Cougars. Sarah Hicks batting 9th in the lineup, but she has got excellent power. Definitely capable of driving them both in with a base hit. Center field looks awfully inviting here in Saranac Lake. Left field line is way down, but center field looks awfully inviting. Slow in the dirt. 2-2, says Jim Barron. Tying run at second. Potentially. 2-0 Saranac Lake. Cushman delivers. Strike 3, 2 down. Now Stacy Miller at the plate. Takes ball 1. First base is open. Cougars had 2 on in the first inning. Weren't able to score. Cushman again trying to pitch out of the jam. Strike. Fouled. Foul. Oh, missed the trucks. Foul again. 1-2 still. Here's the pitch from Cushman. Strike 3 is in the dirt. Apparently so. Cougars got a run on those. It is still 2-0. We're going to the bottom half of the second. Saranac Lake leading Northeastern Class C quarterfinals. Top of the order for Saranac Lake, and Cushman hits it to the right field fence. And she's going to have a triple to start things for the Redskins in the second inning. Heidi Pellerin at the plate.
Check your runner, go to first.
To the left side, Ziemba's going to have to hurry. Fire is going to be high. Run will score. Bayshard, nice backup by Jess Bayshard. Nice heads-up play by the right fielder.
In the game here, let's go.
That's 3-0 with Holly Fink stepping in.
We're there, shake that.
Nobody out. Strike 1. Strike 2.
Nice.
Should mention the non-starters today for the Cougars. We'll have their picture here in a moment. Change up. Ball called. The Cougars wanted that one. Char Tatro is recovering from an ankle injury, is keeping the book. Also have Amy Babby, Ashley Walter, Amanda.
What else did he want?
Lisa.
Amanda Clark and Shelby Moore over there.
Nice,
Ball
nice.
two.
Come on, call the game.
Stand there, guys, back there. Come on.
Nice catch, Ted. Yeah, you had plenty of time to see that one.
Come on, Christy. Stay with it, Christy.
Second in time. Zembla goes to Rowell, stuck with it.
Good job.
One down.
Way to stay with it. Good.
Lisa.
Now center fielder Angie Duquette at the plate.
Everybody else here appreciated it.
Ball one.
Right in.
Stacey
Two.
Miller, Wednesday, Miller.
Come on, Lisa. Come on, Lisa. Right in there. Right in there.
2-0 delivery is ball
that's
three. Throw to first. She's back.
Good backup, Jess.
Good job, girls.
And Bayshard again backing up the play. We like to see that.
Come on, Lisa. Come on, Lisa. Follow through.
Strike
All
called.
right. Same thing, just like that.
3-1 deliveries, high, ball four. Duquette will walk. We'll have runners at first and second. Brings up Ann Warner.
Nice hit.
She
Nice.
takes a strike.
Come on, Annie.
3-0. Saranac Lake leading in the Class C quarterfinals. I want to say semis, but it's quarterfinals. Line shot, that's a base hit. Right in the gap, and Miller will toss it back in. It's another run across for the Redskins. They'll have runners at the corners. RBI single. Single for Warner. Now Jody Gunther, the batter.
I'm gonna start to get real miserable now.
Well, we can. She just takes everything off when she goes out there.
Foul, strike one.
Too bad. Too bad. Too bad. Come on, Lisa. Come on, Lisa.
Come on, Annie. Staying up. No play at home. No play
Runners
at
at
home.
second and third.
Good try. Way to cover. Down, get ready. Pitch it.
Overload.
Hit to third.
Jen, come on, Jen.
Rabbit was going to come to first. No control.
What? Safe?
Ensel asked if she had the bag, and
Come on, Danny. Come on,
Varen
Dan.
said she was safe. I think she had the bag, but she didn't have the ball. So Ensel made the right thing by questioning it, but he was questioning it for the wrong reason. This is Danielle Phelan, designated hitter at the plate.
Come on, Dan. Come on, Dan.
On the ground to Marlowe. Over to Hicks, throw to the plate. Safe at the plate. Nice try.
Way to get it now. Way to get it now.
Eighth batter of the inning, Megan Hovland.
Come on, here we go. Come on. Come on, Lee. Come on, Lee.
Go Cougars.
Ball one.
In front of you, Hal. That's it.
2 outs, 1
Come
on.
on.
Sounds like about 4 runs in this inning.
Come on, Lisa. Nice pitch. Nice pitch. Watch her. Watch her. Her swing, Lisa. Make her swing. There, right in there. Make her swing. Make her swing. Oh, jeez.
Hard hit. Gets through into the outfield. Another run will score. Ann Cushman's on deck. This is Young,
Good job.
Jessica Young.
Come on.
For the second time in as many innings, the Redskins will have batted around.
Make her swing, Lisa.
Ninth
Make her
batter.
swing.
Last time, however, they left the bases loaded. So they scored, I had 2, but I guess it was 3.
Lisa, right in the look. That's it. That's it.
It was 3, obviously. Send up 9 batters and leave 3 on. Leaves 3 to come in.
Exactly, perfectly at the weight.
But miscounted back in the first.
All right, Lisa. That's it.
Strike.
That's it.
And here's the 9th batter. And 1 on. That leaves
One in there. Come on. She's
5
looking at it.
runs in. So it's 8-0.
All right, come on.
8-0 here in the second inning. Ball 4. This is Ann Cushman who led off the inning with that triple. She yanks this one fair. She's going to get away in right field. She'll get the extra bases on the misplay, and she'll get a single and 2 extra bases. And 2 more score for their Skins.
You're out at first.
Shortstop Heidi Pellerin, the batter.
First is Yamba, 1, 2.
High ball 1.
Come on, Lisa, do it yourself. Lisa, do it yourself. Follow through and get her. Put it in there.
3-0 pitch, low, ball 4. It's going to load the bases. Pellerin walks. And Coach Rivard's going to come out and talk to the Marlowe and to the team. Strike 1. As play resumes, Holly Fink at the plate. On the ground, short. Ziemba to Hicks. In time for the out. We're going to add up the runs and go to the 3rd inning. Cougars trailing by a bunch.
Good job.
Jess Rao at the plate. Strike 1. 3rd inning. Strike 2. I believe it's 9-0 at the moment. We'll verify that after this half inning. Lead certainly not insurmountable, but Saranac Lake certainly in the driver's seat at this point. Strike 3, 1 down. Now Jen Rebedu steps in. She swings at a high offering. Strike 1. Two. 0-2 pitch. Dead ball hitter. Just barely nipped to Rebedu, but it's enough to get her a free pass. Now Hillary Tremblay steps in. Cushman's pitch. Ooh, strike 1. Ball. And easily at second base will be Rebedu. On the ground. And Tetro will reach. Runners at the corners. Now pitcher Lisa Marlowe at the plate. And I suppose we should correct the record, although it was several weeks ago as you're watching this. It was just a couple days ago as we're taping this. The Marlowe who plays for Franklin Academy is not Lisa Marlowe's cousin. No relation, according to her father, Tom Marlowe. Runs at second and third. 1 out in the 3rd.
All right, I'm Jeff. All right, let's go, girls. Come on, Cougars!
Oh, those are obviously just missing. They look good from this angle.
Come on, Lisa. Come on, Lisa. Get a piece of it, Lisa. Get a piece of it.
Marlowe puts it in play. This will score a run. It's 9-1. Now Jessica Bayshard at the plate.
Your eye on the ball.
Ball 1.
Good eye.
Tremblay at third base. 2 outs in the 3rd. Two.
Keep your eye right on it. Keep your eye right on it.
Strike 3. Drop 3rd strike. Batter's out. That's 3 outs. 1 run in. It's 9-1 as we go to the bottom half of the 3rd.
Hold it. Come on.
Okay, at the plate is...
Hey, Lisa. Come on, Lisa.
Who we got here?
Follow through. Put it in there. Come on. Your fielders should do their work.
Angie Ducat.
All right. Come on.
I believe it's 9-1. It might be 10-1. Char Tetro is checking her book to verify the score. We're in the bottom half of the 3rd.
Give her something to swing at. That's it. Come on, right after. Oh, nice pick.
That's a base hit. Frozen rope. Throw to first.
Come
Might have had her, but that was a good try. Good try. Kid says I got lucky on that one. Oh, and Warner steps in.
Come on in.
Christy and Jess row.
Go after the batter. All right, there's 2.
1 and 2 to count.
So come on. Go after the batter.
Marlowe delivers. Line shot, that's a base hit.
Get it in. That's it. All right.
Lead out, son.
Jody Gunther steps
Right
in.
there.
High, ball 1. Nobody out in the
Come on, Lee.
3rd inning. Barron has time at the plate. Now it says play ball.
That's it. Nice pitch. Same thing.
One of those days where we're going from extremes when the sun is out. It's very nice out here. Awfully warm, in fact.
Come on. Get it.
And when the nice backup here by the fielders. It's Gagnon and Ziemba. Nice backup. The sun goes behind the clouds and the wind picks up. It gets chilly, so
You're out at first. Check your runners. Go, guys.
we're rarely entirely comfortable
Go right
with this
after.
weather.
Go right after. Nice pitch.
Strike 3 or 2. Strike 2.
One more. Ladder.
2-2 pitch.
Oh yeah.
Foul territory. Out of play.
Come on, Lisa.
Okay, Lisa.
Count holds at 2 and 2. Runners at 2nd and 3rd.
Get this out right here.
Come on, Jen.
Revenue squeezes it. 1 down.
Okay.
Now designated hitter Danielle Phelan. Ball 1.
In there. Oh, another beauty.
Through the left side.
In.
A run score and runners at 1st and 2nd. Now second baseman Macon Havlin. Ball 1.
Come on, let's go.
Runners
Get it
1st and
down.
2nd with
Get
1
it
out
down. Come on.
in the 3rd.
Oh, nice pitch. Nice pitch. Another one. Another beauty.
Put to 2nd.
All right. Watch him. All right.
Val to Hicks.
Come on, you got 2 down.
2 down.
Let's go.
And now Jessica Young
Just
at
get
the
the
plate.
3rd out.
Top of the order to follow.
Sarah Hicks.
Runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 down. Here's a pitch.
Oh, look good. The batter. Go after the batter.
High. Ninth batter, obviously not one you want to walk. There's a strike.
Yes.
Strike
Yes.
2.
Beautiful. Now, come on. Right in there. Oh, another beauty.
Hicks is over in foul territory, makes the catch. Just 1 run across for the Redskins. They lead it by about 10-1 as we go to the 4th inning. I've been struggling to come up with a correct score since that 1st inning when I goofed up and only gave the Redskins 2 instead of 3. It's 11-1. Christy Ziemba leading off the 4th inning. Angie Duquette has come in to pitch. She's come in from center field, replacing Cushman. Cushman has gone to the bench. She's replaced in the batting order by Marcy Gottsmer. Also, Marcy Snickles has come in to replace Jessica Young, the left fielder. Popped up.
Stay where we are. Set now, Chrissy.
Popped up again.
There's the ball.
Taken at 3rd base by Fink. One down, and Kelly Gagnon, the batter. Looks like Varen warning about stepping out of the batter's box. Can be called a strike. Pitch to Gagnon.
Get out.
Foul ball.
See a little ride now, see a little ride.
1-2 pitch. Strike 3. Top 3rd strike. Gagnon's coming. And she'll be safe at 1st. Gagnon reaches on the drop to third strike. Now Sarah Hicks will step in. Miller bringing a bat back. Only allowed to have 2 bats in the on-deck area because of the fact it's in play in the corner. 1-2 the count. Pitch from Duquette. 2-2. Gagnon advances to second base. It'll be foul, and it's going to go out of play. High fly ball. Going to drop in. Hicks will get one out of it. Gagnon will go to second, to go to third from second.
Hey, we got one
Now
out here.
Stacy Miller, the batter. Runners at the corners. Gagnon, of course, had to hold up on that foul ball, and that fly ball. Gagnon had to hold up to make sure it wasn't going to be caught.
Even redder than they are.
Hey, halfway.
Drops in again. And another run scores. It's
Hey, come on, Jeff. Come on, Jeff.
11-2. Runners at first and second. Still just one out. Now Jesse Rowell, the batter.
Jess Rowe!
Strike
Okay,
call.
Jess, you're set.
Ball.
All right, good on.
1-1 pitch.
Oh, good check.
Ball
good
2,
check,
just
good
barely
check.
held up.
Good check, Jesse. Come on, Jess Rowe. Come on, Jess Rowe. Dig it
To
out,
the right
dig it
side.
out, dig.
First baseman Ann Warner making a nice play.
All right, come on, Jen
Now Jen
Rabideau, come on,
Rabideau, the
Jen.
batter. 2 outs. Runners at second and third.
All right. Piece of one, just a piece of one.
1-1 pitch.
All right, come on, Jen, come on,
2-1
Jen.
delivery.
Good on.
Walk will load him up. 3-1 pitch. Strike 2. Now the payoff delivery.
Dig it out, come on. All right.
Foul ball.
Nice job. Come on, Jen. Got a piece of it.
Big 3. Well, the Cougars will strand a couple. They'll pick up a couple. We'll go to the bottom half of the fourth. It's about 11-3.
Come on, hold on.
Marcy Gottsmer takes strike 1 as we start the
Go right after the batter. Come on.
4th inning, bottom half.
All
Strike 2.
right.
Cougars have made several changes.
More, Lisa, one more. Get this out yourself. Come on.
Some of the couple of JVs have come along.
Oh, yeah!
Strike 3 is dropped, and she gives it up. So 1 down. And now let's see, Heidi
Way to
Pellerin,
go,
shortstop,
Lisa. Way to go,
step in.
Lisa.
For the Cougars, we have Amy Babby in replacing Stacy Miller. Ashley Walter replacing Jess Bayshard, and Char Tatro replacing Kelly Gagnon. A couple of the players that came out for the Cougars are seniors, and I always hate to see the seniors come out in their final game of the season, the final game of their career.
Third base! Right there. Get it in. All right.
Pellerin with a double. Now Holly Fink at the plate.
All right, Lisa.
Strike 1. Ashley Walter is at the shortstop position. Ziemba's gone to the outfield. Also have Amy Babby and Char Tatro out there just beyond the grasp. Ziemba will pick it up.
Get it in.
And we'll have runners at the corners. Angie Duquette at the plate.
Good.
Cougars will be a Class B school next year, and I've been
All
told
right, Lisa. Way to fire, Lisa. Way
I
to
thought they
fire.
didn't quite make it, but I've been told that Saranac Lake will be also.
Lisa, same thing. Come
We'll
on.
see as we get
Oh,
to
nice pitch.
the fall if that's true. But I know the Cougars will be a Class B school, so this will definitely be the last time for at least a while that they meet each other as a Class C rival.
Let's go.
Shire up the center twice.
Now first baseman Ann Warner, the batter.
Nice pitch, Lisa. Keep it up, Lisa. Keep it up.
The rankings according to school size are
Make 'em
A,
swing,
B,
Lisa.
C,
Make 'em
and
swing.
D. To be a B school, you have to have 400 or more students, or more than 400 students, I guess, or somewhere around there. 402 is what the Cougars have projected for next year for the
Look
freshmen
good, look good.
through
Nice.
junior. 3 grades they look at.
All right, relax now. It's good batter. Come on.
Freshman through junior, according to the newspaper. It's on the ground. To Walter. Goes to second. Everybody's safe. Base is full.
Come on, get it.
Flavor.
Now Jody Gunther, the batter. Babby knocks it down.
Come on, Cougars, come on.
Tracy Schmidt
Go.
coming in
Get it
for the
out.
Redskins. Looks like one of those
Get it out there.
my first at bat in the varsity smiles. Base is full.
Okay, Lisa, come
No
on,
place
Lisa,
to put
right in
her. Marlowe delivers. High.
Oh, right in there. Oh, nice pitch. Nice
Strike.
pitch.
Go on, guys.
It's a base hit. Throw to first. Got her. Got her. But advances a run.
Good job, Christy.
Couple of quick pitches there from Marlowe. Shut the camera off and wasn't able to get back in time on either one of them. This is Megan Hovland at the plate. What do we have? Runners at second and third. 2 down.
Come on, Meg. Come on, Chris.
Fly ball. Ziemba in right. Squeezes it for the 3rd out. They'll add up the runs and go to the 5th inning. Of the Saranac Lake leading.
All right. Let's get some runs. Let's go.
Okay, we've got Hillary Tremblay at the plate as we start the 5th inning.
Come on, Hal. Get
Dick Ed on the rubber for Saranac Lake. Strike 1.
Come on.
I'm guessing about 14-3 for a score. 2.
Only takes one. Come on.
Foul tip.
Hey, new light.
A couple of new players in. Suzanne Muldowney and Sarah Beamish have also come in for the Redskins. Hitter.
Take it for the team.
Downhill.
Lisa Marlowe at the plate. Tremblay on with
Okay,
the,
Lisa. Come on, Lisa. Come on, Lisa.
hit batter syndrome.
No, come on. It's like at Peru. Not at Peru, at home. A piece of it, Lisa.
Strike 2. Go to first. Tetro's back. Tremblay's back. And Marlowe.
That's it. Go.
Sims caught. Tremblay will retreat. 2 down. Make that 1 out as Ashley Walter steps in.
Okay, Ashley,
Takes
come
it
on.
tight. Tremblay goes to second, and she's safely in at second base. Strike.
Give it a ride out now.
Pitch to Walter is swung on, foul tip.
Close, you be swinging now.
Full count.
Come on.
Now payoff pitch. Oh, look good from this angle. Ball 4 to Walter.
That's the way to round the base, Ash.
Tremblay alertly in at third base. Walter rounding first like she knew what was going on out there. Nice to see that. Now Christy Ziemba with runners at the corners.
Baby better.
Duquette delivers.
Good eye, good eye, good eye.
Walter's going to have a stolen base. Well, actually uncontested, so it's not a stolen base.
Good job, Ash. Way to take that.
Careful, Ash. One down now.
Okay, Christy, come on, Christy.
Duquette with the pitch.
Good.
Eye.
Be aggressive, Ash.
Good eye, good eye.
Strike two, here's Tremblay. Out. Cloud of dust, we have no opinion on that one. We can show it again, but Tremblay out in a cloud of dust.
He wasn't even near the bag.
Come on.
Unreal.
Okay, full count. I don't think the slow motion helped us in that one because of the dust. Ball forward is Ziemba, so we'll have runners at the corners. Now Shar Tatro's nursing that sore ankle at the plate. 2 down.
All right, nobody covering around it.
Ziemba advances to second base.
Come on, Shark. Come on, Shark. Have a piece of it.
Come on, Shark. He brings you too.
All right, way to get
On
it.
the hit, Christy. 2 down.
Look out. Oh, she's out. She's out.
Oh, is she out?
Sure she wasn't out?
Walter scores.
Good job. Good job.
1-2 the count.
Come on, Shark. Come on, Shark. My mother was a big mouth over there.
The pitch. Fouled.
All right, way to stay alive.
No, he likes your mother.
Soft liner. It is dropped. And held on to. Another run scores for the Cougars. Sarah Hicks at the plate. Takes a limping back to first.
Stand up.
Petro coasting in at second.
Down, Shark.
3-1 pitch. To the left side. Throw to first. In time for the out. We'll add up the runs and go to the bottom half of the fifth.
Amy, 2-step.
Let's see. This I'm calling this girl Sarah Beamish. Should be Snickles, according to what I had here. Hit to short over to first. Marcy Snickles. And Beamish is back.
Come on, Marcy.
Hit to left field is going to be deep. And the extra bases. Beamish rounds third. She will be sent. Snickles will stop at second. It's 14, ranked at 15-4 now. Gotzmer at the plate.
We don't get the same batting, so.
I'll check in the batting order. And a lot of changes here, so very possible there's a discrepancy. Okay, they've figured it out, and there was a batting discrepancy. This is Gotzmer.
Come on, all right.
So Snickles is declared out, but what she did is declared okay. So the run
All right,
scores.
nice. Yeah.
Snickles is out.
Come on, Marcy. One takes one.
Oh, look good, Lisa. Come on, girls. Help. Right in there. Nice pitch.
Foul?
Nice pitch.
No foul.
Tag her.
Drake swing and a miss. Did you tag her? Got her there. 2 down. Now Suzanne Muldowney with 2 down. 15-4 the score.
Get 2 down, Lisa. Come on.
In the 5th.
You got 2 down. All right. One more, Lisa. One more.
Start, teacher!
Come on, Lisa. One more. Come on.
This way.
One more, Lisa. One more. One more, Lisa. Right in there.
Get to the left side.
You got her, Ash. You got
Go to
her.
first. In time. Walter over to Hicks for the out. It is 15-4 as we go to the 6th inning.
Come on, let's go. Come on, let's do some more.
Amy Babby will remember her first varsity plate appearance.
You know what you got to do now. Catch up with it a little, Andy.
8th grader.
That's it.
Way to get it. Straighten it out, Amy.
Our best guess is 15-4 here in the 6th inning.
That's it.
Looks like Warner is coming from first base to pitch. Babby goes at it in the dirt. Throw to first. Oh, hit her in the helmet. Was she in fair territory? Hit her in the helmet, so it's a matter of where she was running. Let's look at that again, see if she was within the foul running area.
Come on. Come on, Jess. Come on, Jess.
Well, Jess Rowell at the plate. Strike 1. When you get to this area here, you're supposed to be running in foul territory. That allows the catcher to have a clear view to first. Warner doing a little manicuring out there.
Take it out.
Hit back to Warner. She's going to come to first to, who is that? That's Duquette. Now Jen Rabideau, the batter.
Come on, Jen. Come on, Jen. Good eye.
Babby is now at third base. She advanced to second on the out.
Take it out.
Foul ball. Count even, 2-2. It's high. Full count.
Good eye.
Now for the payoff pitch. Ball 4.
All right. Good eye, Jen.
Rabideau walks. Will have runners at the corners for the Cougars.
Jen.
And Hillary Tremblay steps in with 1 down.
Come on, Hill. Be ready, Hill.
Corner's pitch. Rabideau advances to second base. So we got 2 ducks on the pond for Tremblay.
That's it.
Line shot. That's going to be it. Extra bases. We'll go all the way to the fence. Tremblay's got a double. She's going to go into third, and she'll be held up at third base for the 2 RBI triple, scoring Babby and Rabideau. Lisa Marlowe with score now 15-6.
Take it out.
She's first. She should be safe at first. She is. Foot was off the bag. Duquette, not normally a first baseman, pulled her foot way too early. Way too early, and Pete Enso on top of it made the right call.
Down the base path.
You can look at it again, though.
That's on TV, too.
You didn't catch that.
15-7 the batter.
Girls, keep it going. Come
The
on.
scorer, Ashley Walter, the batter. Ball 1.
Good eye.
Run.
Plus it.
Coming out.
Take it out.
Went to the left side, knocked down. There'll be no play. Ashley Walter will reach. Give an infield
Go
hit.
get that, Ash. Where did you go?
No, I need the blue one.
Now Christy Ziemba, the batter.
All right, you're
Looks
set,
like Star
Christy.
Teacher on deck.
Come on, Christy.
1 out. 15-7 is our best guess on the score. Bunt foul.
Ready, girls. Be ready.
Good eye. Good eye. Come on, Ian. Let's go, Ian.
1-2 pitch. High.
Come on,
Everybody move up, move.
That's called strike 3.
Batters out.
Why?
First base was occupied. No, it wasn't. First base was not occupied.
His first base was occupied.
Okay, first base was occupied. Yeah. Even though the runner wasn't standing directly on first base, is when the pitch occurs, the runner was on first. If runners had been in second and third, then first base would not have been occupied. But in that case, first base was occupied, so the runner cannot go with less than 2 outs.
Okay, Char, okay. Look at the bats in the corner. All he watches the bats over there. He doesn't watch the game.
Strike 2, Char Tatro, the plate. I don't know if we've introduced her at this at bat.
Your eye right on it, Char. Keep your eye right on it. Just need it.
Just misses outside. Strike 2.
Come on, Char. Protect the plate, Char. Come on, Char.
Don't be a swinger, Char.
Dig it out. Come on.
Foul ball. For the payoff pitch.
That's it.
Tatro doing a nice job protecting the plate.
Come on, Char. Come on, Char. That's it.
Attaboy.
Stay alive. Char.
Foul tip, hung on to, strike 3. It's 15-7 as we go to the next inning. That's third out. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. I believe we have Holly Fink at the plate. Ball 1 as we start the bottom half of the 6th. 15-7 the score.
Come on, Lisa. Right in there. Nice.
Section 7 Class C quarterfinals. Fink will beat it out. Angie Duquette takes it high. Ball 1.
Come on, Lisa.
15-7 the score.
Go after the batter. Come on.
In the bottom of the 6th.
Come on, Lisa. Nice. All right. Come on, Lisa.
3-1
Same thing, right in
pitch.
there. Oh, another nice
To the left side. Walter knocks it down, goes to second. Go to first, will not be in time, and we're ready to run, but Hicks catches it, 1 down. Allison Hardy
Come on,
at the
Lisa,
plate.
got 1 out. Come on. Oh, look good. Right in there. All right.
Foul ball.
Right in there.
1-1
nice
pitch.
hit.
Now 2-1 pitch. Foul,
All
strike 2.
right. Okay, Lisa, come on, Lisa. You got 2. Come on. Nice.
Strike 3.
All right.
2 down.
All right. Oh, no, wait. This is just look good. That looked good.
Megan Connors up for the first time.
Are you
Okay,
sure?
Lisa, right in there, Lisa. Go after the batter.
I'm sure now.
Go, you got 2 down, Lisa. Go after her.
Strike.
All right.
3-1 to count.
Come on, Lisa. Go after this batter. Come on.
Ball 4. Connors walks. She'll go to first. Runners at first and second.
All right.
Tracy Schmidt takes ball 1.
Wait your way, Christy. What?
15-7 the score.
Keep it in front of you. Come on, Lisa. Follow through. Put it in there. Come on. All right. Lisa. Same thing. Come on. That's all right. You got
2-2 the count. Pitch from Marlowe. Swung on. Popped up. It's one of those where you just glad to see nobody getting hurt. No collisions. No little pop-ups. And back a second. Brown was back and makes the catch. We're going to the 7th inning. Cougars down by 8, 15-7.
Come on.
Amanda Clark at the plate as we start the, what do we have here? 7th inning. Strike one, cousin Amanda.
Okay, come on. Get a piece of it. Just get a piece of it. Get a piece of it.
15-7 Saranac Lake. Strike three, one down. Amy Babby steps in
Come on, Amy. Come on, Amy.
with one out.
Come on,
Class
get a
C
piece of it. Come
quarterfinals.
on.
On the other side. Let's go, Amy.
Warner working fast.
Get a piece of it. Come on, get a piece of it. Get on base.
Popped up. Out of play. No, not out of play. But out of reach. 2-2 the count to Babby. Ball three. Full count.
Come on.
Now the payoff delivery. Swung on, fouled back.
Stay alive in there. Come on. It's all right. It's all right.
Foul tip. Strike three. Hung on to. Two down.
Come on, Jess. Get two. Come on.
Cougars are down to their last out. And Jess Rao steps in. Last out of the 1996 season. Rao has the first opportunity to make it. She'd like to pass that on to Jen Rabideau. Would like to continue to pass it along.
Two washers.
Strike one.
Sweat, Jess. On base, Jess. Just get on base.
Strike two. Count even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Swung on, hit to the left side. Going to be caught by the shortstop, Jody Gunther. Jody Gunther, the shortstop. Number 11. No, Suzanne Maldoni makes that catch for the final out of the ball game. The Cougars' season is over. The Redskins will advance to face Ticonderoga in semifinal action. So that will conclude our coverage of the Cougars here in 1996. So that's the way it was. May 27th, Memorial Day 1996 at Saranac Lake in beautiful downtown Saranac Lake.
Stand here, though.